Where we left off last was the party all getting together and heading back to the hotel, from what I understood. Is that true?
Yeah, we didn't have much other direction.
Your bugaloo ate like a 20-foot radius circle of grass and wildlife.
Right.
Foliage.
So they must be getting up there in like the poundage, right? Like we could.
You do these things where they eat a bunch, and then you go on a long trip at a high speed, and then they stop and they're like, I'm hungry again.
We kind of like run them through like feeding and starving. Routines. It's not very healthy for them. I probably should,
You put them on micro-fasting diet?
Yeah.
That's bad for the metabolism.
Yeah, I should go buy some feed when we get back to town.
Who has money?
Didn't you guys say you had a bunch of money? Like,
I don't have any money.
all that jelly or something?
No, we traded that all for potions.
Oh.
Very helpful potions.
Very helpful potions.
Yes.
Very true, but...
Let me just pick up a job so I can buy feed.
3 sessions.
Yeah.
Bada gets a job at a warehouse.
So we just took down a demigod level ancient construct / nightmare, and we decide to wash dishes and pump gas for a living so that we can afford to get out of town.
I don't know how else to make money. I don't even know how to make money. I don't even know what money really means.
Jesus. You start freaking out.
What is this?
Somebody asked me for change, and I just panicked. I didn't know what to do. I threw all my money at him and ran.
With the way Bisbatu works, with the first inn we went to, you should have just walked into somebody's random house. You're like, oh, this looks nice. I'll sleep here.
The party rejoins their beloved bugaloo in a now very open field hidden within the trees. A secret garden, one might say.
This wasn't here before.
Your bugaloo also look very pleased with themselves and are like rolling around in the very, very flat grass.
How are they doing that while they're attached to the cart?
So about your cart.
Cart is gone.
Meteors?
They figured out how to disconnect each other from the cart.
Oh, okay. Hey.
You've been buffing their intelligence.
No?
And the cart is currently caught between 2 trees. It appears they were presented with the issue of if they want to continue to eat, they have to disconnect from the cart. And that was enough for them to accept that quest.
So where there's a will, there's a way.
When you say the cart is between 2 trees, it's just on the floor between 2 trees?
Like they wedged it in there.
Like they wedged it in. If they backed out, it would have been fine.
Oh, no.
So you probably have to push the cart from between the 2 trees.
And it says the situation.
Muscles.
Oh, I'm so tired right now. For some reason. But I'm just going to try my best and lean against the cart, and hopefully leaning on it is enough. What do I have to roll?
Strength check.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a 22.
This bear has a lot of muscle on them, and that's a lot of weight. You push the car out with a pop and fall down.
Into the nice grass.
Just lean against the cart and just fall over because
The cart pops out between the trees and is ready to be reattached, and body you fall into the soft, freshly cut grass.
But Bada's the only one that can convince the bugaloo to cooperate too.
Are we all here? Are we all watching me be a little buffoon? Is that what's happening? I thought you guys were still in the gravel lot.
It's a beautiful park now.
Oh, yeah.
Don't touch the sculptures.
Should we put a little sign that says "Don't touch the sculptures"?
The Moonsea, the warped faces and everything.
With a giant hole in its chest where it was shattered. And...
Well, truthfully, I did in our downtime look up the guidelines for teleport and stuff like that to see if we could potentially take the dragon, the now ivy covered dragon statue, and perchance sell it to the inn to get some money. But I don't have a way to move it. It's too big.
Can we put it? Is it big enough to fit on? Is the cart big enough to hold it?
No.
It's like a 30-foot tall dragon.
And we can't lift it.
It'd be the situation with the recording laptop and the stand underneath it.
What if we?
You can just tell them about it.
Yeah, we can tell them about it and have them come over and pick it up, right?
How? How would they move it?
No, they have a crew.
That's their problem.
People.
Yeah, that's their problem.
Oh, okay. So we're going to sell them
The information.
We're going to sell them a bridge in San Francisco.
Well, but it's really there.
Hey, so you know this abandoned quarry like a couple hours out that everybody's, just goes to like do drugs and stuff? Well, hey, guess what? There is a dragon statue unattended. All you have to do, we'll sell it to you for a reasonable price. All you have to do is move it 40 miles to your inn.
You don't tell them what it is until they agree to payment.
They kind of want to know what it looks like before they buy it, right?
Distorted, covered in ivy and moss with a hole.
It's rusted.
Or we just don't.
Or we break the head off and take that as a trophy.
Well, you said there was a...
To the hotel, not for us.
Oh.
Are we doing this? Should I get the
No.
hammer?
No, we're
I just
not.
don't have a chisel.
Oh, now you're not tired.
Oh, right. I'm gonna...
No. Let's leave it alone.
The soreness,
I'm sorry, I even brought it up.
the soreness of your body, Bada, is so intense.
Oh, it's gonna rub my muscles. What's going? Why am I? Why do you say?
Tired from your fight and all the things you experienced there.
Yeah, you know what? Going back to the inn sounds really lovely right now. Just Susie, Marcus, Susie. I'm gonna go check on my babies.
Handle animal.
Oh, what? I'm not handling them yet. Where are they?
Oh, they're rolling around like 50 feet away from you in the grass.
50 feet. I'm gonna go after them.
I only have 2.
Arden has become
They
delirious.
see you and stop rolling and flop over and then head towards you because they like affection.
I give them all the affection they want.
Tired affection, though.
Constitution check.
Constitution checks.
He has Die Hard for the record.
Am I dying? Ooh, I might be dying.
No, I think you're deciding to give in to your tiredness.
12 Constitution.
Well, you'll get a +4 from the endurance. As you give them all the affection, you feel the strength leaving your body, and they're just so soft and bed-like, and you totally fall asleep here. Oh, wait a minute, you're falling asleep.
Oh,
And you have to get up and go get Arden.
but I want to fall asleep. Arden.
Yes, Bada?
Oh, I'm so tired.
This is just a floating Arden head in your brain right now.
What?
Huh?
But wait.
Where am I? Where's my body?
All right, Susie, Marcus, let's go. Back to the cart. God.
Is it like an anatomically correct floating head,
No,
or
it's
it's just like
Decapitated head and his bones and entrails hanging off of it.
Moonsea got one cast of Nightmare off before he died?
I'm awake. Let's go, Susie, Marcus.
Handle animal.
Goodness. Oh. No, I don't know if it was 13 or 18. But I have enough points anyways. It's either 25 or 27.
They're happy to be back on the road.
Wait. Without us?
With you.
Okay.
Hooked back up to the cart, dragged out. They get to the road, they're like, yay!
All right. Tie them up. Well, not tie them up. Hook them up to the wagon.
Now make a red check.
I'm not. Why? I'm not driving. I'm too tired to drive.
Oh no. Does that mean the rest of the party's headed your way? Because you're over in like the foresty
I
spot.
was asking if I was by myself or they were all with me.
Well, you weren't, and then you were.
Am I?
Thought you were going to go grab that stuff and then bring it
no.
back. Because everyone was tired.
Are they within shouting distance?
No.
50 feet is definitely shouting distance.
That's what the bugs.
Hey, without a ride check, you could just guide the fucking bugs
Just walk
instead
slow.
of driving the cart.
Thank you, floating Arden.
Just walk them back
I'm
like
gonna walk
walking
the
a
bugs
bike.
back. Yes.
Walking a bike.
I never learned how to ride a bike. I'm sorry.
Party. In about 30 minutes, you see Bada coming over a hill looking so very tired. And some very excited bugaloo who are going at just the right speed to snatch bites of grass as they come down the hill.
Wow, we didn't help you the entire time?
I could have sworn you came with me, Therrin.
When you guys tied them up initially.
Oh, but
Yeah.
not to get them back. Right,
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna do that slow, like walk with a sway from one side to the other. Like I'm definitely.
Nom, nom.
You got beat the fuck up, if
Yes.
I remember. Pretty.
The rest of
The
us.
most? I mean, I got walloped once, but you were like...
I have 11 HP right now, which
You
is
were like
fine.
sitting inside of a cloud that was trying to hurt you, and your moth buddy is on top.
They're fine.
I didn't ask.
Oh,
Nobody asked.
Franklin the second is fine.
Jeez.
Are you approaching us now?
I am very slowly approaching.
Bottle, what's that thing on your head?
That's his hair. Jeez.
Oh,
The moth has discovered that it can put itself inside of pompadours like a nest.
That's gonna be gross.
That's going to be really gross real fast.
Yep. I look like a little bow.
never wash your hair again.
No, it's gonna be constant washing. and
No,
constant
wash.
washing.
Yeah, wash your hair 3 times a day.
Yeah. So, what are we doing with the statues? We're not touching them. We are touching them.
There's the incredibly creepy smaller one.
Are we destroying them? What's
Can we drag the other one?
The smaller one?
Yeah.
that's the
No.
ugly one?
The ugly toad man with his lip like half melted off of him.
Yes.
Let's not.
It is like a grotesque golem.
It is still too large. It is solid stone.
Zaz is just like, and then when we bring it back, when you be like, ta-da! Free night?
Oh my god. Are they fine to stay here?
Well, presumably Meunice has taken Moonsea, so his statue's inert. The dragon, if somebody were to reverse the effect on it, it would probably bring the dragon back. I suppose it's not really an actual dragon, so if you were to break it in the statue in some way that would mortally wound a normal dragon, then it would kill it. If somebody were to try to cast a spell on it.
So we should take the head to the hotel.
Why would you take it? That's if you can pick it up, we can take it.
It's just a head.
Of a large dragon that is solid stone.
How heavy is just the head?
How
God.
big is the head, I guess?
I could probably break a tow truck.
It's a big head.
That's just. Oh,
So yes, Sam, if you can carry it, we will take it with us.
All right, I'm gonna need you to set up a relay race of dimension doors.
I only have one prepared.
Thing.
Darn. And plus I can't take anything bigger than your carrying capacity still.
oh, okay.
So wah wah.
Well, if we can't do anything with the statues, are we all done? Are we all done here?
Bada, do you want to look deep in the eyes of the smaller one?
It was very scary. Why would I want to do that? I am falling asleep. I don't need nightmare fuel before I go to bed.
I imagine Bada just sprawls out in the back of a cart, and now no one has any room to sit.
I'm not there yet. But I look into the eyes of the stupid statue because I am like tired. What do I see?
Will save.
Oh, why you do this to me? 20.
You have acquired the ability to resist this nightmare fuel. You may have pleasant dreams tonight.
Oh, okay.
So we did cast Nightmare. That head was going to go bad.
Is this thing constantly casting nightmare?
No, it's not spells. It's just a nightmare. It scares you.
Oh, okay.
Therrin walks around the cart to the endless conversation of these statues, and she looks at the statues and she goes, "Fuck these things. Let's go to the inn."
Don't fuck the dragon, Therrin.
Quiet.
Maybe she's a circle. Maybe there's a connection. I'm getting in the wagon. I'm getting the wagon.
Yep. I'm hurt. This sucks. I don't know what this thing did to me, but I don't give a shit about these statues. If we can't drag them, then we'll just do whatever. So I would suggest everybody get on.
Arden takes a moment, looks quizzically at the dragon, and casts Shatter on the head of the dragon.
So we are shattering it.
No. I'm destroying it. I'm not taking a fucking 50-ton chunk of stone home.
Instead of severing the head off and dragging it behind the
I've been
cart.
asking if we need to destroy these so much.
All right, so roll damage as if it was a crystalline creature.
Is this like a thing where like shards are going to come flying out
Yeah.
at immense speed? Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
it is.
Oh no. Our wagon doesn't have a roof.
I'm not would you pull up the wagon of the dragon?
I pulled it up next to us.
Us.
Everybody.
General vicinity of us.
Well, okay.
Well-
If it's going to burst and cause harm to people, then no, I will not do it at point blank distance. I will not pull a concussion grenade and drop it at my feet and be like, well, I hope everybody's okay.
Are you gonna do it like as the cart's leaving and like you just hanging out the back of it, like snap your fingers and explode the head?
Without even looking at it, just like,
No, I need it for something. But I guess if there's the danger of it exploding and harming people, then I will warn the bystanders that I am going to neutralize the dragon and to please stand back.
Hey, Arden, looks like you're doing something. What are you doing?
I walk
There's
the
your end.
bugaloo 50 feet away again.
That is a lot of sixes.
12.
Oh boy.
32, 36. 36 damage.
All right. You're going to be able to cause enough damage to the head to cause the whole thing to splinter into long stone shards, and they will rain down below the body, creating a sort of field of stone toothpicks.
Sounds safe.
That is very much not safe.
About 4 feet tall, 4 to 8 feet tall per.
And if it's in all the grass, you can't see it. So it's a real OSHA hazard.
They're 4 to 8 feet tall. How can you not see that?
Oh, okay.
The ivy is taking to growing on them unnaturally quickly. Arden, please make a spot check.
Yeah. I spot. Oh, well, maybe that wasn't total garbage.
Fucking dice, I swear to God.
17.
When they hit the ground and dig in, there's a moment there where they don't look like they're completely stone, where they seem to take on some kind of gelatinous state for but maybe half a second, and then they're back to being stone again.
That's actually exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to take one of the 8-foot and one of the 6-foots and place them in the back of the cart.
Okay. Arden's lifting heavy objects, Bada.
So there's just these giant, super sharp, jagged edges
Or
of dragon. in our cart.
actually, hold on. In the theme of not giving a fuck anymore, Arden places his hands on 2 of the large splinters and de-doors them, along with himself, into the wagon.
Very well.
Well, there he is.
Where did he go? Oh wait, no, it's an open wagon, right?
Yeah.
So it probably would have just been like, it's all that weight just appears.
Bada, you might want to shift to the other side of the cart.
What are those there for? What are you?
A gift and a peace offering.
Rocks.
The mutilated corpse of our enemy.
But they're not for the inn.
Oh. I don't think. I mean, we have enough rocks back home. I don't think we need more rocks.
These are special rocks. Just trust me on this.
Okay.
Because we're going to need to exercise a lot of trust in the near future.
I don't think anybody's really trusted us a lot.
Well, somebody's currently forced to trust us.
Therrin?
I didn't think we were extorting her anymore, but Meunice, actually.
Oh. So pouty.
I'm okay with Therrin, but apparently Bada still fucking hates you.
No, I'm confused as to who needs trust at this point.
Sam and Therrin are both pouting because now the back of the cart is full of dragon shards.
Well, we could just it'll be fine.
Therrin, are you in the cart?
Therrin limps over to the driver's seat. Plop.
Are you okay?
No,
What do you need?
I need for us to go.
Sam?
Is there any room left in the cart?
There is in the driver's seat.
Okay, Sam joins Therrin.
You're looking in the cart, and then you see Zaz in the only space, like in a contorted. And there's like, look up to you. This is training.
Did you detour on top of your son?
The spell is theoretically supposed to transport myself and the objects harmlessly to their location.
Zaz says, they did not knock.
Arden cast knock.
I don't know.
I had it prepared, actually, so you know what? We'll just cross that off.
Therrin interrupts whatever conversation is going on back there with a ride check.
I thought Sam was driving.
She is taking the initiative.
Okay.
The Sam joined there. I did not take it from Therrin. Because she's better ride than Sam anyway.
But she's all beat up and tired. And
16.
The bugaloo also want to go back to that place where they can eat the stalls.
well, no.
You can't hear what they're thinking. Unless you have like some sort of wild empathy and know how they're feeling.
But it's like, it's clear that they're like going off the road or whatever.
Yeah, they're taking what they assume is the quickest route back to the place with the big bass that they sneak into.
Oh, I sure hope
This
Therrin
is the
knows
sound.
where to go.
This is the sound for them.
Therrin always makes good survival checks.
True. So I'm going to pass that in the back. I choose to pass out. I trust you, Therrin.
Is that what you say?
I trust you.
Is that what you say?
Yes, I say that as I pass out.
Wow, dude. Like, okay. I'll let you, because you look like a burnt husk. So I'll let that one slide.
A frozen burnt husk.
Well, actually, he was protected from all that damage, so he's fine.
I'm sure it did something to his hair or his fur or something. I'm not saying it hurt him.
Your new stage name is Icy Hot.
And actually, Sam is completely unscathed.
Sam is squeaky clean.
Sam, are you going to be fine, like, after having 12 heads?
It was a little weird, but
I warned you.
I don't think you did, actually.
I said multiple times that you would have multiple heads.
And didn't explain anything about what that meant. But anyway, I think I'll be okay. It was kind of just like, instead of all my thoughts being filtered into one place, they kind of just all existed on their own.
So there were 12 different yous? Like,
But they weren't different, just differently tempered.
I think what he's trying to say is that it's like having your good side and your bad side at the same time.
Arden, I can't hear you over the apparent snoring of Bada. I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Higher low. Higher low.
Because the rocks slam together over and over.
Higher low, Therrin.
Low, of course.
So I snore.
It's a 2.
The snoriest of snores.
That is an extreme low. That's like your snoring is like rattling the earth.
Your snoring is making your current location unambiguous to everybody nearby.
Cool. Bandits attack.
You know, hopefully they'll stop chitter chattering over him because I'm snoring so loud.
You are providing a bonus to their move silently check.
Well, also,
Bonus to move silently?
yeah, because
They can't.
nobody can hear anything over your snoring.
Oh, the enemies, okay. I thought our move silently.
They'll know that you're there, but they won't know that there's bugaloo by just hearing.
Yeah, you know.
Or a cart. Or a conversation.
You ever should just roll like a spot check for every animal in the...
You've scared the wildlife. You sound like a very large, dangerous creature.
Fierce.
Scary, so scary.
How is this,
Have you ever seen a sleeping bear in Elden Ring?
how is this negative constitution, like, affecting...
Oh, it'll be gone when you sleep.
How does this feel, though?
Oh, like being... You know that feeling after you've been sick for a while and you're still, like, getting back to being better, but the sickness is gone?
You're drained. You're
Like,
extremely drained.
You're super drained. Like, your ceiling for doing things is just lower, and you know it's lower.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Therrin gives no Fs, then.
Back to your conversation, though. You were asked to repeat yourself, Arden, over Snorius Rex.
It's like having your good side and your bad side at the same time.
Excellent. No notes.
Yet not so peaceful.
Ooh, there's a bad side? You have a bad side, Sam?
That was directed at you, Therrin.
Right, but I didn't have the multiple head. I didn't have the multiple...
Sam casts Whisper on the 3 of them.
No, you can talk normally while
Everyone can always hear each other.
Unfortunately.
And saying, I think everyone has a bit of a bad side.
So wait, you had an evil head? Was there like...
I wouldn't call it evil.
No?
Spiteful, angry.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe just one head wasn't helping us because he's like, oh, I'm bad, Sam.
Imagine your mind like a mirror and then punching it and having all of those little fragments of your personality all at once. I can only imagine how difficult it would be to manage.
Therrin thinks. Number slowed around her head. Yeah, I don't get it.
Sam just says to Arden, we kind of manage it every day. They just aren't as vocal.
Trying not to have a snarky response. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Some people are better at it than others.
And then turning to Therrin, so she knows that it's directed at her. It's like it was less, I think, about. It's hard to remember because it's like 12 different perspectives, but none of them didn't want to help. It's just some of them couldn't come up with the motivation to help.
Sam's 6 heads of laziness.
Depression, sadness, loneliness.
Apathy, bed gravity, so on.
All right. Well, hopefully all 12 of those got back into your head. And she like pokes the monkey like right between the eyes.
Sam furrows his brows. Is like, what?
I don't know, man. That looked pretty weird.
Is this the slap?
I think Therrin's high.
The slap you promised to give back one day?
Well, if I did, you just reminded me I should.
So this is a good time to remind the crew that she just got a permanent 4 strength.
No.
Yeah.
With some gloves.
Therrin like flexes her arm and makes a fist.
Is that a change shape where it goes like super big, like like Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, so Therrin levels up right then and there.
You're right, Sam.
Jesus.
But
To be honest, it wasn't really like anything was different. Just that the balance, instead of balancing things in your head, it had to be balanced in 12 heads. No, that doesn't make sense.
Maybe next time you get to be the Hydra, Therrin.
oh, you could have transformed me into a Hydra?
I could have done it to myself. I could have done it to Zos.
Feelings are hard, Zaw says.
I chose to do it to Sam because it would protect the half of the spear that he held.
Man, if we get another just
Yeah, see, he didn't actually want to keep me safe, just the spear.
yeah, if we got another day, I'd love to just transform me into that just for fun. That
Yeah, okay, cool. I have spent my entire life honing my magical skills and shaping the raw energies of the universe for fun.
Jeez, how many times do you get to be a Hydra? Jeez, never mind.
Sam
About 4 times a day if I feel like it.
But
Sam literally whispers to Therrin, like, but that does sound like fun.
I know.
I want to be able to mix 12 bowls of bada cakes at the same time.
Is that out loud? Like,
Yeah, the Zaws, they're like realizing like having that many appendages, and they're starting to like,
Well, it's not like you have 12 arms, though.
no, but like I could climb up buildings. I just
You
stick
could-
my heads in the windows and pull myself up.
You have a ring of climbing. You can climb up buildings now.
But not like that.
Is he just having like a custom version of the movie Kong playing in his head?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, well, I can do significantly more than just a Hydra. It just seemed like the most tactically correct thing to do, and Moonsea fancied the primal dragons, so I think it only felt appropriate that I show him the right way to do it before we destroy him utterly.
That's pretty messed up.
Why?
Just the destroy about early part.
Oh, well,
I thought you wanted to talk first.
he did not. Well, the actions of other people suggested that conversation was not an option, so it seemed appropriate that we terminate the situation.
Sam nods sagely.
I would have liked to have spoken to him because I was curious about his purpose and what his plan for his inevitable obsolescence was when they complete their machinations, but
Out of character. Isn't his soul in the dragon's tier?
yes.
Okay.
Being handled by Meunice.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah. There is an implication that those two are going to be busy for a little bit.
Oh, she get the music going then. Sam.
Is this like the spirit of Bada, like influencing our thoughts? Like,
I was like, I have awoken and I have decided who I'm shipping.
No, that's what he's just dreaming about them, just
Good fetish.
like, ooh, well, see, Meunice was watching you guys get it on, so it's like, just dreaming about it.
With that framing in mind, once there is a natural awkward lull in the conversation, Sam will remember to concentrate and listen in on the doings-ons of the stone. I just want to put in, like, while holding his fancy new spear that's kind of tingly, and if it's left alone long enough, it kind of, like, floats a little on its own, just a tiny little bit away from you. It's like, these little sparks, like...
That's the sound it makes. Yeah, just quietly whispering. Like, pew, 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 pew.
Bardic knowledge check.
All that set up for clunk. It's a good thing I have no intelligence as a monkey. It's a 29.
So, currently, the goings-on are interested parties that live within the tier are watching Meunice question and possibly torture Moonsea, and they are currently finding out which one has a deeper depravity in terms of what they enjoy and what they don't.
Oh, it is going there.
Is this like a spectator sport to these people?
It is the most interesting thing besides all of you that has happened for them in hundreds of years.
Is it like a moral trial?
There's a story
It's
this.
it's
Inquisition might be closer.
It's an inquisition, and there's plenty of barbs being thrown back and forth. What you can get out of it is that they both were trying to play Jade, but they're discovering both of them were being played off each other by Jade.
Who's Jade?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, who is this person?
I just want to confirm that the information that Sam is getting out of it is that someone named Jade was manipulating both of them. Mm-hmm. And that is evident.
Yes.
Okay.
They seem to be dropping more info in this conversation. There's snippets, like it's not readily understandable, but they both have insider knowledge, and they're talking in the quicker talk of having that.
Well, that's a gather information check, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Good job. Almost rolled right off the surface. It
That's
almost
a-
was a 2.
It was a natural 20 that was like a fraction of an inch from rolling off the edge of my binder here. So the total is 32. And then I'd like to push out that maybe for the observant party that maybe like Sam's eyes have like glossed over and
Like annoying him to the
Okay.
point of just like, what could you turn me into? Like a sock?
No, I can only turn you into living creatures.
So, I would keep the chain shirt.
No.
No.
That would be melded into your new form if you can't wear it.
Forever it would be gone? Like, Sam didn't come out naked.
they both feared Jade.
What?
I cannot turn you into a rock. I can turn you into an earth elemental.
No, what? Sam, what the hell are you talking about?
It
When you focus really hard, it's like you have invisible eyes that pop inside of the gem. Yeah. And when you start talking to people on the outside, your vision of that blurs and goes away.
oh
Oh,
So you have to like decide where your focus is in any moment.
yeah. Who are you gonna creep on?
I did the one gather information check.
Mm-hmm.
What was learned?
Jade is the name of the global administrator.
Okay, focusing on the real world and like turning to Arden with what presumably is like unfocused, shifty eyes and just like reaching vaguely out. It's like, your global administrator. Their name is Jade.
Jade. Jade who?
Just Jade. But Meunice and Moonsea fear them.
I'm sorry. I didn't see him get hit in this battle. Right? Like, I feel like I got hit, but
Bada got hit.
Therrin.
yeah?
Do you remember in Ropeport's bar when I touched the dragon's tear and things got a little weird? And when I came back, I had a plethora of information to share.
Oh. Okay.
Sam interrupts and just says in a kind of comically dark tone, it's like, the stone whispers for those who listen.
You can't just talk to it.
Yeah, but that's not as fun.
I mean, I suppose a dragon's tear is a more complex situation, but that they're all people as far as I'm concerned.
Sam responds by saying they're all focused on the two.
On the two.
Moonsea and Meunice are arguing, fighting, challenging each other,
And they're speaking very candidly.
and then Sam will like go glossy-eyed again and focus back in on.
Therrin gets a very perplexed, weird look and just slowly turns back to the road, like, alrighty.
Say, Therrin, may I hold the dragon's tear again, please?
Yeah. Yeah, here you go.
Just throws it at the cart. Just
Arden cradles the dragon's tear in his arms and whispers to the dragon's tear, "Tell me about Jade."
Diplomacy check.
you ruined it. You ruined it.
8.
All right. Bada, high or low?
Hi.
I see 6.
64. You should see this. Make a will save. Is what you get back out of the gem, like 100 voices.
Specifically asking him to make a will save, and he's like, "What does that mean?" No.
Oh yeah, I was like,
To see.
well, I think I've got free will, and I feel safe by my free will, so Yeah, I feel safe. Saved by my will. But is this to resist an effect, or
Your mind is being drawn in somewhere,
and the will save is to resist the effect?
if you would like to.
No.
Okay. So, Therrin, the only person left in the cart conscious is Zaz, and they're in this weird contorted position in the back of the cart. You got two people that are kind of doing that glossy-eyed, like pupils rolled in the back of their head. One of them's next to you. You might have to grab them just to make sure they don't fall off the cart.
You're also driving.
What's that?
You're also driving.
Oh, I know. Therrin, at this point, it's like, you know, if you've ever been driving like a car full of drunk people, it's sort of just like, well,
I hope I don't get pulled over.
I'm just. This would be very hard to explain. Like, what's going on with your passengers? Like, well,
One of them's just asleep. Two of them are in some weird trance with a soul stone, and
One's too young to drink.
Yeah, the other one was too young to take those drugs.
what are these slabs of dark rock? It's like, well, that's the former remains of our petrified dragon archenemy.
yeah. Therrin just has reserved herself to not understanding what's going on because of the small snippets of words she's heard from both of these two. It doesn't make any sense, so she's just reserved herself to getting back to the inn.
Okay. So, where you're viewing things, Sam, and Arden just goes poof and like floats down to the surface everybody's standing on and like just watching in.
Arden gets a good hard glare feeling.
Wait, is this the Matrix?
Nothing new.
So does Arden have like pecs and shit now?
No.
Do I have trench coat and sunglasses?
No.
Oh.
That would probably be Meunice's representation of himself.
Oh, yeah.
You have bags under your eyes.
What are they? What are they? Good bags?
They're the tired bags.
Are they tea bags? Oof. Like literal tea bags?
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess Arden will take a spot among the audience and watch it go down.
Oh, are they in like a college? What's this? Is it a coliseum? Like
A viewing gallery.
So there's this large circle of hundreds of spirits watching Meunice and Mr. Moonsea argue with each other. And they're arguing candidly in a sense that they're not expecting anyone of consequence to be around to pick up on what they're talking about.
Arden, hide.
So Arden, you're talking to Arden?
Whispering to Arden?
Arden
Arden
just goes, why?
Just out loud.
So the way Sam appears in this space is as a primarily translucent specter, kind of folding with like a smoky body. Kind of hard to see, but if you're going to talk to Arden, you're probably going to be pretty close. You'll have to float over.
Is that like a check or just to do
just-
it? Okay.
That's just doing it.
Fine. Sam will see Arden. Come in. Fully, what's the term? Fully,
Manifested?
yeah, fully manifested and float over. Just be like, why aren't you hiding?
Why would I hide?
Because they're talking in private.
No, they're not.
terms of-
Arden gestures to the crowd.
In terms of us.
Are we assuming you just don't, since you've never dealt with this, it's all very weird? Okay.
It's like, it's to explain, it's like they're saying things we've never heard of before,
I know, that's why I'm here.
even though we've asked. So don't let them know you're here.
That's why I'm here.
So don't let them know you're here.
Currently, Moonsea is threatening Meunice's family. Like, when I get out of here, I'm going to find them and then make you regret. And Meunice is like, I already took care of that problem. They're having jabs at each other the way they might threaten both of you. Meunice seems to be having fun with it. Moonsea is a bit more full throttle and pissed.
Is that like a spot check to find anyone that suddenly looks uncomfortable in the crowd?
Yes.
That's only 10.
Meunice was right. We are the same. We both like pissing off bad people.
There's only 10 on the spot, so.
They've taken to speaking in different languages just to try and have one have something the other doesn't have, it appears.
Well, for the record, we got Common, Draconic, Ignin, Knoll, and Goblin.
Oh, maybe you know.
You get one for when you make a character, you get one for each. Your class can give you languages, and you get one for each point of intelligence modifier.
Oh.
So I got Draconic for free, and then got 4 other languages of my choosing.
Let me see. There's somewhere. I know there's somewhere. Oh, it's just Common and Elven. Elves? What are elves? No.
It would seem both of them know where the Locus is and aren't authorized to tell anybody else. But Meunice is playing a game of where they're almost telling where it is and they're pissing Moonsea off.
So
Is the crowd interacting with any of this?
They're going, ooh, yeah. They don't fully understand what's going on, but it's like a fight. And it's really entertaining. They haven't had anything like this in hundreds of years. It's kind of great. The emotion is just infectious.
Okay, charisma isn't my thing, but Arden's going to shout at the top of his lungs, I bet he doesn't know where the Locus is.
I was gonna say, so this is like young teens arguing with each other. It's like, well, I know, but do you know? Why don't you tell me so I know that you know?
Yep.
Oh, they know the cool place to hang out.
And also, if the crowd's getting excited with this, to agitate the crowd into heckling them into spilling the beans.
So, diplomacy check, Arden.
Do I
also
have? Sorry. Does Sam have the ability to use silently magic here?
Yeah. As long as you already possess that ability.
To use magic?
Yeah.
Silently.
Oh.
You're a bard, so that's pretty difficult.
You do sing.
I can whisper a song, sing quietly.
Are you just
You
gonna,
don't.
like,
You
wait
don't. You don't have the silent spell feat.
No,
Are you just like gonna wait for Arden to be loud and go, ooh, my opportunity?
I wait for Arden to be loud and then use a sculpt sound to shift the pitch of his voice so it's not recognizable.
It was a 12 for the diplomacy.
So, a great way to describe this is like two middle managers having an argument in a space in the office where they don't think anyone's hearing, but the entire staff is like on the other side of the door. And like the security team is watching over the cameras.
They left the intercom on.
Yeah, they left the intercom on and everyone's just like at their desk like, knowledge geography.
I like knowledge skills. It's like the only skill I have.
I know things.
Geography. That's 22.
Okay. Sam,
Hello.
would you happen to have dungeoneering as a knowledge?
I do.
Definitely not.
Okay. Would you happen to have bardic knowledge?
I should hope so.
I would also hope so. Alternately, Sam does have knowledge geography, so if we can swap the two, that'd be great.
Okay.
But if it's bardic knowledge, that's a better bonus. So 23.
Spellcraft.
Oh boy, that I'm not so good at.
Just cut back to reality. Therrin just feels for Sam's pulse. Just she's bored because no one's talking.
Is this like a thing where Arden's completely like knocked out, but Sam's doing like the talking with his arms thing still?
You could be, yeah, holding the spear.
Yeah. So just like this dead like.
Speaking of which, it's time. Therrin, please make a grapple check.
Oh, to check his pulse.
No, but that's part of it.
Oh,
Oh no.
my grapple went up. Oh,
Sorry, Sam.
What'd you get?
16.
Oh, good. Okay, so Sam's doing all these like gesticular motions, and they almost fall off twice, and they would have gone directly under the wheel of the cart, but you like kind of just like grab them, pull them back if you'd like to, or you can let that happen.
You are a not good person.
That would definitely hurt and maybe even kill him.
Is Arden helping with spellcraft?
We'll get back to that. Would you like to save Sam from becoming roadkill?
Fuck this dude.
No, Therrin begrudgingly grabs on to her comatose passenger.
Sort of. Very confusingly.
Yeah, I mean, she has a sour look on her face because it's just like, what the hell is going on?
Was this kind of like the feeling when like a friend invites you over, but then they spend 2 hours before they do anything with you finishing a video game?
This is like asking to drive somebody home drunk and they're like almost throwing up in your car and you're like, so like, and I was woken up.
It's like I can't stop them, but I would like you to stop.
Well, then just Therrin just sort of like just takes an arm and pushes him back, like,
Aw, you care.
yes, but she's annoyed. Pushes him back as into a safer position, like cramming him into a corner or something.
Well, they're stuck in the driver's seat with you. There's no room in the back.
Well, there's a corner, like to the driver's seat. Hopefully,
Okay.
I'm trying to shove him like use tissue into a spot where he can't work his way out.
Hey, Go all gum and just tie him up in your arm.
It's so tempting.
You could.
I know. I have a really good chain shape now.
If you want to use that, you could just like make a mesh out of your body or use your arm like rope.
Therrin does not give enough of an F to do that. Doesn't think about it. She just wants to get back to the inn.
All right. So, about that spellcraft check.
14.
Perfect. You're able to get enough out of what they're talking about. The part that really catches you isn't so much the geography aspect, like them giving hints about where this might be back and forth to see if the other really knows or not. It's how much that has an overlap with magical ley lines you've heard about over the course of your travels, life, etc. You know, people bragging about secret knowledge they have that's not that secret.
Listening vaguely to Arden talk.
Arden as well. You might be able to ask Arden for the last bit of info you need to get all these clues you're getting together. On Arden, on your side of things, you're getting a pretty good idea of the general area of where the Locus is at.
Oh. Which is?
Northwest of the continent with Atlas.
North. It's in the ocean?
It's getting pretty close to the ocean. If it's
at the northwest of the continent, then it's in the ocean.
Are you saying on the continent that Atlas is on in the northwest?
In the northwest corner or the northwest
the
region?
northwest corner, the region
okay,
there.
okay. Yeah.
That
Gotcha.
region of the landmass.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I wasn't thinking of counting the
He even argues with himself.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
You mean the northwest? Well, it feels northwest, but that's not right.
Hydra heads. This is Hydra heads.
Internal Hydra.
And yeah. Well, my internal Hydra is having a conflict.
Being looked at uncomfortably.
You know, this is like, I feel like this is like, if Arden has been to like a concert before and knows how to conduct himself, and then Sam has never been, so he's like freaking out, while Arden is just like, I'm trying to listen. Shut up.
Shut up.
So Sam's not freaking out. It was to cast the shape sound spell. So they
You are
wouldn't
freaking out
recognize.
because there is no reason for you to be silent.
But being silent about it.
It's complex.
Miss Rolly Eyes.
Yeah, I know. I'm letting my real life avatar get in there and be like, you're so annoying right now. Stop it.
What would you like to do with all that knowledge, Sam?
Wait
All right.
and continue listening. And trying to shush Arden like that.
I'm sorry, did my rallying have any effect on the crowd?
Ah, the crowd, yes. Oh my. Bada, high or low?
Hi.
He gets sucked into the tear.
Oh.
The crowd, unfortunately, has become more interested in them just being catty with each other
Okay.
than the actual information. So they're taking little jabs that don't really amount to anything personal. And then you hear Meunice say, it's a really good thing that party isn't listening in. You could get in a lot of trouble. I'm already clearly against the Jaded One. You, on the other hand, are still dentured. Moonsea is just seething. Like they wish they could just reach out and strangle them.
Oh, okay. Arden's going to shout again. Look at Moonsea. He doesn't even have the free will to make his own decisions.
Diplomacy check with a +4.
Technically, Meunice doesn't either, but
Natural one.
Bada, high or low?
So low. It's
Yeah.
so low.
What was your total?
Total? -1.
you had he gave you a +4.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's +4. So that'd be 3.
And how are you still controlling like the way the voice sounds? Is there any way you want to accent that statement? Sam at the soundboard.
As the player, I'm not entirely sure what that is implying.
You want to change the way the voice sounds at all?
Yes, so it doesn't sound like Arden, but like, are you leading on more to that, or I don't
Yeah,
hear-
is there like a particular way you want to make the voice sound?
very mockingly?
Or like a child, or like a
Sneeringly?
large man.
He doesn't have free will. Simpsons is dead. It died 20 years
Sorry.
ago.
Who said that? Moonsea screams into the audience, and Meunice is like, clearly not one of your fans.
Arden raises his hand.
Oh no.
Meunice is looking out there like, that's a whole lot of people that think you're not a whole lot of person.
Sam stands in front of Arden. Or floats, I guess.
translucently, so good job.
Like a distortion field.
Yeah, like try to like do the bathroom glass look. Stop it! Stop! What are you doing?
Trying to get their attention.
Why?
Why would Arden have to be the one to explain to the one with like charisma and social skills what's trying to happen here? Arden whispers, people say the best things when they're angry.
Okay, but they're not gonna
It
say.
gets a lot harder to lie.
They're not gonna say anything to you.
I'm not talking to them.
But if they know you're here, they won't say anything.
I've got it, Sam.
Sam does the full body like whatever shrug.
Like you just shrugging like really hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that
buddy.
like the curtains coming up and Arden like coming out of the smokescreen curtains?
Sure. Whatever looks best.
About time you got here, Meunice is gonna say up to you, Arden, and Moonsea's like, no, like they've got this like their face is just drooping and
Just like the statue.
like they didn't see this coming.
Well, it took me a few minutes to get here. Moonsea did try to put up a fight, so it took us a few minutes, but we're ready to go again.
Once I'm done with them, they're the best. They like look over at Moonsea, them like seething and bubbling and their face contorting. The best playmate I've had in decades.
I was actually a little disappointed myself. Why a dragon with one head? 12 was much better. I for how ancient you theoretically are, I kind of expected better, honestly.
The audience goes,
I mean, I'm 22 years old myself here, and I did study tactics, and I guess I did have the free will not to be somebody's puppet, but I mean, really.
Sam's just doing like the invisibly. There's the biggest face palm. Just like, oh my god.
to be an asshole.
No, you don't.
No, that's the thing.
Well, having charisma makes you a much more effective asshole.
But as I said, people tend to be more honest when they're angry.
They're so angry. Their face is just like wrinkled with rage.
So tell me, Moonsea, was that your name that you came up with, or did this Jade person give it to you?
They're about to say something, and Meunice just like puts their finger to their digit right to their lips. Oh, it was definitely given to them.
Oh, so he didn't even have the free will to name himself.
Yeah, and Meunice is just like grabbing their cheek and flapping it.
So now that you're liberated of your responsibilities, how do you feel, Moonsea? Or do you get to do that? Do you have permission to feel?
I would like to go home.
Where is home?
Home is...
Don't say where the heart is.
Live, laugh, love, Arden.
Sam is eradicated.
It's deep below Atlas. If you could bring me there...
Perhaps you could tell me where it is.
Oh, I can't.
Why not? Are you too weak?
I could tell you where it isn't.
Bitch.
If you can't tell me where specifically it is, tell me the nearest point to your home.
Meunice is going to snap their fingers and create a sort of spectral map in the air. And they're inviting Moonsea to touch it and show them everywhere it isn't.
10 hours later.
It's not here, 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 it's not here.
It just the whole time he just gets more and more spiteful. It's not here or here or here.
I'm not the mutant.
It's really close to here, and they point. And it's just somewhere like near some mines in the northwest of the continent.
Oh.
It's really deep down. So deep that if another planet collided with ours, you'd survive.
Perhaps to its design.
Yes.
Great. Fucking space alien rock NORAD. Okay.
Yeah, if you take me there, you can use this as a key.
Oh, are you talking about that spear that you failed to protect?
My goal was to put it together with its missing piece. I have succeeded in my goal and my mission, and now you'll be able to use it to enter the Locus if you so desire.
Well, yes, we have to repair this dragon's tear. I was told that's the only place we could do it.
Correct. It's the only place on this rock with those facilities.
You're implying that that's possible elsewhere?
You are just very... The gravity of your accomplishments wears on my ego.
It's what I do. I'm sure.
Your social sandpaper.
I have to use that on something.
Can I put that on your character sheet?
Arden, the spellbreaker, social sandpaper.
Oh my god.
Can I get that feed? It's a -4 to diplomacy. Well, as much as I appreciate the compliment,
+2 to small.
I believe it is my duty to do my best to hinder all adversaries at all fronts. So, yes, that was a very kind of thing of you to say.
Well, much to your benefit, having that need will give you access to the deeper parts of the Locus. It's not exactly meant to be open and accessible at any given time.
I would expect it to be. And is this where Miss Jade is? Mr. Jade? Miscellaneous Jade?
Administrator.
Oh, Administrator, yes. Administrator Jade. Tell me about this person.
Why would I?
Why would I?
What are you offering?
I believe your death rattle was something to the point of... I think it implied that you were attempting to usurp her in hopes of not becoming obsolete when you fulfill your duties. So... I mean, obviously you've lost quite thoroughly here, but I think it would probably be... You seem like a spiteful creature, so I think it would probably be beneficial to both of us if you tell us all about your puppet master.
I want a new body.
Well, we can probably do that at the Locus, but...
I want a guarantee, and they reach their arm out and there's runes appearing on it. I want a guarantee.
You know, I can cancel a Geas if that's what you're doing.
No.
Arden stares at the hand.
Scared your will isn't strong enough?
No, I don't make bad deals.
They're like waiting. They're like thinking that they've won this exchange between convincing you to agree.
Arden frowns, pauses. Well, anyway.
Sorry. Pauses.
I hate it here. Please let me leave.
Yeah, so your benefit is you get to leave if you do what you're told. That's what you benefit from.
Meunice is currently like floating and just like spinning. They're laughing, but they're not letting out any sound. They've just been doing this in social sandpaper. Well, I'm very good at that, and they curtsy, molding their spectral flesh into a dress, and then flapping it back into their legs.
Why are you still acting like you won?
With enough time, I will win.
You know... Oh, that's right, you weren't there for that, but I'm sure you probably heard about it. You know, I can just destroy these dragon spheres quite easily. This is just a glorified gemstone. I'm sure that since you seem to be old enough, you've probably heard of the plains before. I could send you somewhere much worse than this.
They have a literal face crack, and we cut.
The Curse of Coeurasa is a production of Reno Area Anthropomorphic Arts and Recreation for BLFC 2023. This episode was edited by Dejarum's Pony and was mixed and mastered by AJ the Ratty. Yima Quinn is our game master and the voice of Zos and the NPCs. Arden Renshaw is played by Hawkfeather. Therrin Perch is played by Dejarum's Pony. Bada Amica is played by Dabbles. Samuel Horstrom is played by Demic Cretu. Original music by Foxamore. You can find more music from Foxamore at foxamore.bandcamp.com and on Spotify. For more information about BLFC, the theme, and the lore behind your favorite characters and settings, visit goblfc.org.
I'm getting the bits, the things, the stuff. Yes. Players, roll for initiative.
We've done it.
Hate the player, not the game. Oh, yeah, I already did. I have 13.
Starting the day off with a natural 1, I see,
I
Bada.
believe that's a 0.
Woof.
Bada's like, I got what I wanted. I'm done.
Yeah, this is 0.
Bada's like, I'm not getting out of bed.
Tugs Puppo closer.
It's my mind's a little low, too.
Sam?
Sam got an 8.
Well, Arden, I want to know what would you turn me into? And she,
Something that doesn't speak.
you know, we're having this conversation to be interrupted.
No, sorry.
Not going anywhere with this.
Sorry. No, I was going to let you keep going after you admitted that Therrin fantasizes about being Arden's sock. That's what got me to cough so bad.
Not Arden's sock. No.
It's implying it would be someone else's sock.
Yeah, just a random sock. Socks don't have to belong to anybody. But I want to know
They can be communal.
what would you turn me into, Arden? What is me?
What is you?
Yes.